This is Daily Armenia, ＳիվիլNeթ's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. Armenia on Saturday evacuated its consul from the Syrian city of Aleppo that was captured by the Turkish-backed military groups over the weekend, while its embassy in the country's capital Damascus remains operational in emergency mode. Amid intense warfare in the region, the consulate is working on maintaining contact and providing support to Armenian citizens in the current challenging circumstances, said Ani Badalian, the spokesperson for the Armenian Foreign Ministry. It is currently unknown if other consulate staff were evacuated. The situation in Syria descended into chaos by the end of last week, with Islamist armed groups launching a devastating offensive into Aleppo, capturing most of the city with minimal resistance. In a tragic development, a local Armenian, Ervand Aslanyan, aged 66, was killed by a sniper while attempting to leave Aleppo. Gandasar, a local Armenian media outlet, reported. The Armenian Foreign Ministry has been contacted and promised to provide updates as soon as more information becomes available. Armenia also evacuated its humanitarian mission from Syria on Friday, including demining and medical specialists who had been operating in Aleppo since 2019. The country's defense ministry reported the entire team returned to Yerevan aboard a military transport aircraft, with the defense ministry citing the ongoing military hostilities as making it impossible to continue their operations. Four Armenian opposition lawmakers filed a lawsuit against the country's government, demanding that the draft normalization deal with Azerbaijan be disclosed, state news agency Armen Press reported today. We will be consistent in our efforts to restore our right to making this critically important document available, both to us and the general public, Kristine Vardanyan, an opposition parliament member, said in a statement. The trial will start in January. Earlier in March, a group of lawmakers requested access to the draft peace agreement, arguing that this is a document of crucial public importance that should be transparent and open to discussion. However, Armenia's Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzayan rejected their request, citing concerns about potentially disrupting negotiations and the possibility of misinterpretations. Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan revealed some of the provisions mentioned in the draft treaty earlier in October. Those include the establishment of bilateral commissions and mutual recognition of territorial integrity. He also explained that the full text of the treaty would not be disclosed to the general public before being signed, responding to an opposition MP, Artu Hachatryan, who demanded a referendum be held in Armenia to decide if the nation approves of the deal. Thus, the non-disclosure is a matter of diplomatic correctness rather than secrecy, Pashinyan said, adding that publishing the full text of the treaty might jeopardize normalization should Azerbaijan decide to exploit the disclosure as an excuse to avoid signing the document. If signed, the treaty will be reviewed for legality by Armenia's constitutional court, the Prime Minister assured. You can also watch our interview with Jordanian-Armenian filmmaker Sareen Harapetyan, who shares the controversy surrounding Jordan's Academy Awards withdrawal of her documentary about the ethnic cleansing of Nagorno-Karabakh under diplomatic pressure from Azerbaijan. She also reflects on her Armenian, Palestinian and Jordanian heritage, and how My Sweet Land, the documentary in question, was made, now eligible for the 2025 Academy Awards. Sareen shares the next steps in the film's Oscars aspirations and stresses the importance of amplifying underrepresented stories. You can watch the full interview by following the link in the video description below. And as always, please follow SivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.